Alright, we're going to identify the value of decimals, and when you do this, the most important thing is to say your decimals correctly. So often you hear people, if they saw this number that I have written there, they'd say 0.54876. Well, that's not the proper way to say it. If you say it the proper way, you'll be able to know all the place values that are in that decimal. So when you read this, you read it just like you would a number without a decimal. So you'd say 54,876, and then you would add its place value. Well, let's look at what the place value would be. So I'm going to write the number vertically and do the place value for each number, and then we'll know how to properly read this number. So the first one, the 5 there, is tenths, then hundredths, then thousandths, and then 10,000ths, and then 100,000ths. So you would read that 54,876 100,000ths. Alright, so now we got two words here, and we're going to write them in standard form. So 8 tenths. So we write an 8, and then we use the decimal to make it a tenth. So that's one decimal place. So you'd write it 0 and 8 tenths. So next is 54 thousandths. So 54, and I need a decimal to make it thousandths. Well, if I just put the decimal in front of the 5 and 4, that'd be tenths, hundredths. Well, hundredths and thousandths are the same, so I got to put in a 0 there to make it 54 thousandths. Because I got tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So 54 thousandths. Alright, next we're going to take the standard form and write the word form of it. So I got 82 hundredths there. So I'd write 80, 2, and then the place value, tenths, hundredths. So the 82 hundredths. Next I got the 5. So I write a 5. And then I look at the place value, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So 5 thousandths. Alright, now we are going to round to the underlying value. So you round in decimals just like you round in whole numbers. So that first one, 352 thousandths. The 3 looks at the 5. 5 or greater, rounds up to a 4. So 352 thousandths would round to 4 tenths. Next we got 4,781 10,000ths. And we're going to round to the hundredths place. So the 7 looks at the 8. 8 is greater than 5. So it rounds up. So it would be 0 and 48 hundredths for our rounding. One more, we got 2,222 10,000ths. And we're going to round to the thousandths. So 2 looks at the 2. 2 is less than 5. So it stays the same. So this would round to 222 thousandths.